What is good, friends, and welcome back. The week is not over yet. We have another weirdo that I need to talk about. Since you guys reacted positively on my loser video, I'm gonna feed you more content about weirdos and people that keep contradicting themselves when they're trying to make a point. I was minding my own business browsing the official Warpath Discord forum until I stumbled upon a post that drew my attention for two reasons. The first being it was an official complaint filled with anger and the user was not happy about his experience. The second reason why it drew my attention is this post was created by a longtime friend from server 8. Despite playing in server 21, I was born in server 8. 3 years ago, I spent most of my Warpath life in this server, and back then, Loesch was the leader of the opposition. He was the leader of a big and powerful alliance, and server 8, for those who are unaware, we were always at war. There was always cities under contest, and we had great fun trying to defend and attack cities. Then big battle happened and Loesch said that it was enough. He accused us of destroying the game, destroying the server. So him and his friend left for the server 14. He joined UN, one of the most powerful alliance of this server, the other being T01. And back then, S14 was the most dominant server of this whole game. All the whales were there. And when you were entering a conquest, you hoped not to play against 14 because it was an automatic loss. If you wanted an easy victory, you had to play with server 14 or for server 14. There was no contest. You 100% win or 100% lose depending if you play with or against server 14. And Loesch, his friend, played in UN. They had they were surfing on this victory wave until they got hit by migration and they had to merge into one alliance called 14. Then they had still their fair share of wins until they started losing as the opposition or the competition got stronger. With the glorious server, it was very hard for them to obtain more members, and they started losing conquest. After Rome, what happened is they started this migration project where Loesch and a bunch of most active and most powerful players from 14, they went to server 34 and they rebranded the alliance NFG. Loesch played I believe one conquest in this alliance. Then he joined a much smaller alliance. Why do I tell you this? This is important. It makes the whole story interesting. So there he is playing in a smaller alliance, currently in a conquest since more than a week. And let me show you that famous post he wrote in the Discord server. So he sent a link and I believe that he wanted to post this in the official Warpath forum in-game, but it didn't work. So he posted that in the general section of Discord. I'm so happy to find this post, otherwise it would be lost in the gazillion of other posts. Guys, if you are a member of the Discord server and you want to make a complaint or a recommendation, or you want to bring an idea, don't use the general section, use the recommendation section and follow the procedure. This way, a game developer will see your post. If you post this in the general section, that is the best way that nobody reads your post except trolls. And this is what happened. Hello, Lilith. Are not able to see you crash the game. No. Do not install animals as officers. He's talking about the bear. Do not fill up weekly the museum with nonsense styles of shit. So right off the bat, he's going full insano style on Lilith with the S word and whatnot. You can see that he's not happy. That's why I draw my attention. Make this game better and more balanced. Good idea. Not players, some players quit the game or playing in gold event to get rid of the unbalanced competition. Only 5 alliances are able to play your Paramount Cup. This is a shame to you, not the alliance they skipping this event. So his English is not his first language, but that's fine. We understand the main message here. So he wants to make this game more balanced. I agree. Nothing wrong with that. So there's still some few elements that make sense in this post. But hold on, we're not done. Players quit the game. Yeah, it's a cycle. Players join and quit like any game. I mean, an OG player like me, him, and some of you guys, we are a dime a dozen. So many new servers now, and Warpath is a hard game to sustain. If you're spending, you kind of invested in the game, so to speak, so you don't want to let it go. If you are playing for absolutely free, then you have no obligation, you have no attachment to it. You can just stop playing and play another game when you feel like this game gets boring. So I guess that he don't want to quit. Okay, he wants to keep his account, but he just wants to vent out some steam. And only 5 alliances are able to play the Paramount Cup. Yeah, this is a problem. I mean, I don't blame the alliance for leaving. I kind of blame, I agree with him, the fact that Lilith should have froze this top 8 to force alliance playing this cup. Next time. Now we know. So hold on, we're getting in the meat and potatoes of this message. Do not reduce the gold event to all alliance power. I don't understand that. Pull out the member with too much power. Gold 1 max power 400 million. Gold 2 max power 300 million. Silver 2 max power 250 million. Hold on. When I saw this, I said it doesn't make any sense. If you don't know this commander, let me introduce you to that commander right there. And by the way, friends, if you think I'm stalking member, I am not. You don't have to conduct a deep investigation to look for a commander. Okay, we know he's in server 34. This is his signature, and with the commander name, it's kind of, for me, it's easy, and I even have chat history with this player, so not difficult at all. So let's go in Moscow. He's in gold 2 battlefield for 0460. He's right there, and let's click on his alliance. He's in server 34, makes sense. Members, he's not the leader nor the deputy leader. He's not a R4, he must be a R3. There you go. Here is Loesh, Flesh and Bone. I have Loesh, I have Hitman and Wildhawk, 2 of his friends from back in the days. And if you look at his profile, his all-time power, looky, what do we have here? 508 million power. That is even more powerful than me, and I play in legendary, not gold 1, not gold 2. So let's look at his friends while we are in the roster. We have Wildhawk, View, more info, all-time power 378. Again, should be disqualified according to his theory. And the last man, but not the least, Hitman. We used to call it Shitman back in the days. 445 million. What is going on here? So let's go back to his post. Remember what I said, do as I do, not as I say. So this is the perfect example. Hey, guys, you should do this. This is not fair. This is unbalanced. This game sucks. Do something. Hello? You cannot even follow your guideline. You are a whale in a gold 2 battlefield. So what is the problem? We'll find out. For example, think about this. You have all data to find the solution, but many players are frustrated to fight against 700 million base in gold 2 and other combination of other leagues. That is a lie. Stop lying. So I pull out the So what I did is I pull out the commander by power. So the biggest player, so let's pick up the 3 best or the 3 most powerful, 2 from Gaon and 1 from OPG. Let's go back in the game and find those commanders. Let's go in Gaon, Idol, so R whole, view, oh, 613 million power. W whole, are they related? 521 million power. And B whole, that is weird, 570 billion power, a little bit more powerful than our friend Loesch. There are not 700 million power, so maybe it's another one. Maybe it's that I have no brain. OPG gangs, where are you? There you go. How much power does he have? 556 million. So stop lying, okay? You lost all credibility by inflating numbers and purchasing sympathy, making your post interesting. I'm not gonna react too much to that, as every complaint or official complaint, there's a lot of lies inside. I'm sure there's a few of them that are legitimate, but don't take them too seriously. Build a map where no politics or make sense, no treaties or help. Make a start map with 8 alliances where always start 1v1 match for a fort, and only the winner is able to use this fort. The loser will move in a loser round fight against another loser. The winner will fight against another, and so on and so forth. So this is not a war anymore, it's a round robin. This is not how the war game works. The war game is you have to figure out with your coalition who's your allies, who's your enemy, and then make it happen, work it out, improvise. I don't know, think about this. I mean, there are some cities that are controlled with limitation, and those are the cities that we hate the most because we're stuck only fighting 1 or 2 alliances. Then you want to control everything, transform this in a round robin where the loser fights a loser, and what happened to that loser is the ultimate loser. No, stop. No, it doesn't make any sense. No, forget about that. It's never gonna happen. I hope it doesn't. But you killed the game. You are not able to see that some servers are dying and people stop playing. It happened. We cannot force people to keep playing this game. The only thing what you do is you bring nonsense skins that are only reachable by top players, or you start 2 events at the same time that no one is able to play one of them completely. Not too sure about the event here, but as for his first point, I agree with him. The thing is, when you are part of a strong alliance, which he used to be and which I am right now, the good thing about this, or the pro, is you have a lot of kickback, you have a lot of free stuff. It's almost an infinite cheat code where golds pour in every time you open an alliance chest. Same thing for buffs, same thing for, I mean, those players or heavy spenders, they support everyone and everyone wins in that. Okay? However, those spenders, you can forget competing against them for a classic skin or a unique skin. They spend the most, they should have those skins. Unless one day you decide to outplay them, which is possible, but you cannot get both of best world. You cannot have all the kickbacks and have the exclusive skins just for you. You can still have those classic skins, they are good enough, but you always have to reward the heavy spender. If you're not spending heavily, you have to lower your expectation, or else you go to a dead server and you become the kill of the hill, you win all those events, and then you migrate back to a strong server. You can always work it out. You will actually save a lot of money by doing so. So there is a solution, but it's not the end of the world. So what is he complaining about? Why is that? So Why is he so frustrated? Well, the answer is right there. Very easy. If you look at their battleground, upper left corner, they are losing. That's why. They are safe zone, almost safe zone. They don't even have a valid claim land. Maybe they are moving their central command. Doesn't matter, but they have no fort, no strategic places. They are isolated. I understand why he's upset, but he wanted to cheat the system. He wanted to join a smaller alliance, thinking that, hey, I'll be the whale of this alliance. This will be an easy win. Ha! No, it's not. When you join a small alliance as a strong player, you have a lot of responsibility. You become the alpha male. You are the dominant player of your alliance. You are at the spearhead. You must lead the attack, and you must be super active. So everybody else that act like a backbone, they will support you if you do your job. If you only play 2 hours a day as a whale, you're not going to do any good to your alliance. You have to be most of the time online, and if you can make it, then you need a driver, or you need to share your account so that account is always online and ready to play. You cannot just log in from time to time and expect that one day a weak player will lead the attack. It doesn't work like that. So there you go. Now, moral of the story, don't take those posts too seriously. They're always filled with lies and deception with inflated numbers. Yes, the message is there. Some things need to be optimized in Warpath. I agree. I agree that some museum skins are kind of ridiculous, they're expensive, but you don't have to buy them. If you want to make a legitimate post, a complaint, make sure that at least you follow your own guideline. Otherwise, somebody will expose you and make fun of you. So not the end of the world, but once again, I mean, don't be a weirdo. So that's it for today, friends. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It will help other commanders reach out for my content. Until then, I'm gonna wish you a great week. See ya.